break. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Shot clock at 6. Butler. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Conley against Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
Adebayo, the putback is no good. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now, here's Mitchell. Driving inside. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Three-pointer, Lowry. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. From deep three-point range, the Jazz again can't hit it.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Here's Conley. And Gobert gets to Conley. The pass to Mitchell. To halt the run. Miami grabs the miss. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Tucker finds Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
So it's the Jazz now after the Heat pick up 2. Back to Conley. Feeds to Gobert. And he drops it in from the low post.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Hero. 1:41 left to play in the first. Here's Tucker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
.119 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc.
Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish.
Good ball movement here by Miami. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
1:07 left in the first. There's a good screen. Out to the right wing. Adebayo passes to Hero. Just 5 on the clock. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Hero's got 5 now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Conley scanning the floor. Tips it up, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Off target with his 3. Jazz trail by 9. Conley with it. Lowry picks him up. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Passes to Gobert. Mitchell right side. Shoots over Hero. And it's off the back rim. No good. And Butler puts up a deep 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Miami Heat in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Defense.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat. That shot wide open. Hero's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Lowry drives in, lays it up and banks it in. Lowry's got 5.
Oh, nice drive by Lowry, cutting the defense to pieces and then getting himself open for a look.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
Fans, welcome your Miami
Conley against Lowry. Mitchell looking it over. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Stolen by Tucker. Butler with the ball. Conley picks him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Adebayo finds Tucker outside Lowry. Here's Butler. 5 to shoot. Adebayo with a screen on Mitchell. Inside.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Launches it, and the Heat, another 3. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Conley with the 3. And Gobert kicks to Conley. They need this. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lowry dishes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Adebayo. And it's Miami with another. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
Adebayo with a screen on Gobert. To the inside. Fades back. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Reverses. And O'Neal finishes inside. O'Neal's got his first bucket in this one.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Pass to Adebayo. Hero with it. Fires the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Mitchell with it. Butler covering. Outside Conley. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. And here is Butler. And the pass to Tucker. Fires for 3. Miami no good on that time either. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
Here's Hero. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Miami Heat finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. 15-point game. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in the point guard. Shot clock at 5. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Robinson against Clarkson. Into the lane.
You combine the height and the length Dedmon has. It's a pretty intimidating factor. Players think twice every time they get anywhere near him.
Oladipo with the ball. Clock at 6. Robinson on the wing. He had stolen by Ingles. He dishes it to Clarkson. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. It's not going to go for him. Well, he'd go the other way with it. Fires top of the key. They get it back. Morris with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 15.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Right side, the pass to Oni. Now Clarkson down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving in. Can't connect from short range.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And it's Strus missing. Jazz trail by 15. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Right side, the pass to Oni. Back to Whiteside. 11 feet away. Robinson with the block. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Heat leading by 15. Now Oladipo still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Dedmon, right wing. Strus passes to Robinson. Shoots the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Robinson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Clarkson against Robinson. Now, here's Ingles. Here's Clarkson. Gay scanning the floor. And here's Ingles outside. The shot missing. And Miami the other way now.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he grew up playing Australian rules football. And Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one. But they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And here's Oladipo. Outside Robinson. Latre. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Robinson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Heat.
Utah timeout call.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
Jazz trail by 20. There's a minute left in the third quarter. Butler against Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Lowry with the ball. He has 5. Outside Butler. Now Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Rebound Utah. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in this game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Conley with the 3 to the right side. Sinks the three-pointer. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
And Lowry gets it to go.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And so it's Miami feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Things have been clicking offensively.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Mitchell outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Lowry passes to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Over Gobert. Kept alive outside for Lowry. The pass to Butler. Tucker with the ball. Back to Lowry. From outside the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Trailing by 17. Outside Conley. And he banks in the layup.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Lowry against Conley. Outside Lowry. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. And it's Conley penetrating. And he converts the layup.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Lowry against Conley. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry passes to Tucker. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. They need this one. And he lays it up and in. And the Heat lead by 15.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That time you leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Mitchell outside. Driving to the basket. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Hero, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hero. Adebayo down low. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the defense just all over Bam, but he hangs tough.
Team foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Miami?
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Heat.
Their superior ball handling went for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
Conley against Lowry. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Drains the three-pointer.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Conley against Lowry. Passes it to Hero. 5 on the clock. Adebayo with a screen on Mitchell. Hero from long range. And that one is off. Mitchell right side. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Even. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Adebayo in at center. And so off the tip, it's Miami. A rarity tonight, Smitty. Both teams tonight run their offenses through the post.
BA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
Tipped!
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play, tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Ayton.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry, the pass to Butler. And the layup is good off the glass.
A good interior scorer. Jimmy Butler using his strength and explosiveness to full effect.
Lowry against Paul. To the wing, right side. Ayton against Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. And Ayton gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Lowry. To the right side. Here's Tucker.
Team foul. P.J. Tucker. That's his first personal foul.
Paul with it. Pass to Booker. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Now here's Butler. Hero outside. Clock at 6. And here's Lowry from the arc. And they'll get another chance. Back to Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Bridges. Hero for 3. Knocks down the triple. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block.
6 to shoot. Here's Booker. There's the drive. And Booker with the jam.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
1:56 left in the first quarter here. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Over the years, Kyle Lowry has become a volume three-point shooter. You see why with these results.
The Suns have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Outside Paul. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Crowder outside. It's Booker on the wing. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's Lowry with a drive. Outside Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Out to Bridges for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bridges has gotten a second bucket on the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Second team foul.
And he drops it first.
You know, it's easy to see why Kyle Lowry has racked up so many all-star selections over his career. His leadership on the floor and his willingness to fight for every play is truly exceptional.
Now here's Paul, looking for his first basket, still in this one. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Booker, the pass to Bridges. And there's the drive. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Paul against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Proving he has the touch from mid-range. Bam Adebayo showing you another dimension of his game.
Outside Paul. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And that concludes a back and forth high score.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat answer.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
Hero and Butler run out on the wings. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The drive by Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Hero for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Hero's got 6.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Rebounded by Butler. The Heat with the lead. On the attack, Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Up again. It's good on the putback.
You love how Tyler Hero values every possession. Gets the rebound and converts.
Paul against Lowry with the drive. Paul passes to Crowder. And here's Bridges. Some solid defense from Butler. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Paul passes to Crowder. Here's Bridges. Crowder, a screen on Butler. Three-pointer, Bridges. Knocks it down from distance. 9 points in the game.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Lowry against Paul. Hero for 3. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges outside. Crowder outside. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Bridges passes to Ayton.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Here's Hero. And he gets that one. Hero's got 10 points in the game. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Outside for Butler. Puts up a three. Counted from distance. Butler's got his second basket.
Capable of connecting from deep, the defense must honor Butler's ability to burn them with his jumper.
Paul drives in. Outside for Booker. Here's the three. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Booker.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Butler on the wing. Pass to Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. Adebayo, a screen on Ayton. Here's Tucker. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor. And misses like that are the reason why. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Paul into the lane. Outside Booker.
Harassing defensively, Tyler Hero is a competitor who doesn't let his motor go cold.
Lowry against Bridges. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of this game. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Down low. Paul with a steal. Here we go. Pass to Crowder. Ayton inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Crafty move. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in. And now it's just a 2-point Miami lead. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Adebayo, a screen on Paul. Lowry with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Paul against Lowry. Clock at 4. Takes the three. That shot off. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
Miami Heat.
Allie, as always, thank you.
The Suns, 24.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Johnson. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nader in at the 3. Morris down low. Johnson on him. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets the 3-second call.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
To the wing on the left. McGee with it. Working on Dedmon. Pass to Shamet. This for the tie. And it's blocked by Dedmon.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
Morris can't hit.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Back to Shamet. Over to the wing. Outside Payne. Outside Johnson. Pass to Nader. Here he goes. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And so here's Phoenix. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And here's Oladipo. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. That's tipped.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Here's Shamet. That one's good. This game is all even.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses, protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Now Robinson from the arc. And again, the Heat missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Shamet. Here's Nader. Pass to Shamet. Now here's Payne. 6 on the shot clock. For the lead. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Robinson. Oladipo with the ball. And it's Payne picking him up. Oladipo against Payne. Oladipo, shot's good. And the Heat lead by 2.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Shamet. Here's Nader. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Miami, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Robinson passes to Morris. Right side, Robinson. The rebound by Shamet.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Outside Payne. To the paint. Here's Johnson, and he converts the layup. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Inside, here's McGee. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Oladipo against Payne. Victor Oladipo with a nice move.
Look how Oladipo can move. Gets down inside with such speed.
Outside Payne. Pass to Johnson. Here's Shamet. And here comes the break. Here's Oladipo. The kick out to Morris. Back to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Personal foul.
Here's Oladipo.
Substitution for the Suns.
Pass to Robinson. Fires from 14. Not going to go that time.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
The 3 from Ayton. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Heat. They lead by a bucket.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Paul finds Ayton. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. 2 points. That one goes.
And you can tell by how hard he battled for that putback that he still has a lot of energy left for the end of this game.
Flat out effort play right there. The kind that can be the difference between a win and a loss.
Tucker. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Ball drives in. Pass to Bridges. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break Miami. Lowry, good. And now a 7-point Miami lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Miami?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Something else they've excelled at is their interior D. Their rim protection has been outstanding.
Booker with it. Guarded by Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. And here's Crowder from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Crowder's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Big shot by Jay Crowder. He's been here before. Understands the importance of momentum.
Hero outside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Ball passes to Crowder. Crowder, a screen on Butler. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Butler. Lets it go. Back to Crowder. Just 3 to shoot. And the Suns get another 3.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ayton, the screen on Adebayo. Paul into the lane. And here's Crowder from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots 4 3-pointers, then 2-pointers.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the 4th quarter. And here's Crowder from the arc. No good there. And it's Miami the other way. Now here's Hero. Outside Butler. Tucker with a screen. Butler into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 4-point Miami lead.
The confidence of Jimmy. Feels like he can drive to the rim whenever he wants.
Driving to the basket for 3. Booker. He buries it from 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. Outside Booker. Takes it inside. Here's Ayton. And he sinks it.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Hero outside. To the inside. Hero on the wing. Tucker with a screen. The 3 is up. And Ayton pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges with it. Crowder outside. Clock at 6. Booker goes in.
Oh, he nails it! A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Lowry outside. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
shooting guard.
A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Now Young, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. He was admiring Jimmy Butler's competitiveness over a full game. Coach said he doesn't take any plays off. He told us out tonight we're going to have to match his intensity and will to win. That's a tall order against the kid from Tomball, Texas. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Young against Lowry. Back to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Adebayo. Offline with his 3. Atlanta with the ball. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Back to Capella. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And Tucker kicks to Butler. Now the pass to Hero. It's intercepted. Young in the corner. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Lowry against Young. Shoots from the line. Lowry's shot is good.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. And here's Reddish. 6 to shoot. And there's the drive. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
You wonder with talent around him how much more Kevin Huerter's offensive game can grow.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad. And you have to love how eager Kevin Huerter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position, so he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
Pass to Capella. Now, here's Reddish, defended by Butler. Here's Capella. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Heat go the other way with it. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Butler, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
At the line, Jimmy Butler. 2.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And Young, here we go. From past the arc. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Huerter. Huerter's got 6.
Huerter never shy to let that one go. Just enough room on the catch and shoot.
T-shirt bonanza. Somebody make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers. All right, fans, that is your Miami Heat Dancers. Make some noise, fans.
The Heat trail by 4. Now here is Lowry. He kicks it to Tucker. 1:04 left here in the first quarter. Hero, no good. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Young looking around. Pass to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Collins, good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks to Hero. Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Young dishes to Capella. There's the triple. Herder, no good. And here comes the break. Hero from long range. The shot will not fall. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat. The drive by Lowry. The shot by Butler, nobody around. The three-pointer, no good. Atlanta leading by 7. Now Young. 6 points for him. Passes it to Capella. Here's Herder. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Hero with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. To the paint. Here's oh!
And how about Adebayo just getting up and getting athletic?
Atlanta's won 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Outside Collins. And Collins gets double teamed for the 3. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist by Young. Reddish has got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Here's Hero. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
And here's Lowry, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Tucker, the pass to Butler. Connects from three-point range. Butler's got 5 points so far.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Here's Herder. 6 points for him. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hawks.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And it's Lowry penetrating. 2 points. That one goes. Lowry's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, nice drive by Lowry, cutting the defense to pieces and then getting himself open for a look. Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
He dialed that one up from long distance. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here is Lowry. Butler up top. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. He feeds it to Tucker. Shoots from the high post. Hero no good. Atlanta leading by 14. Young finds Capella. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Herter. He has 6. Young fires away from outside. Again, Young missing. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Now, here's Tucker. Tight defense on him. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And there's the pass to Herter. Young inside. The fader. The shot. No good. And so that's the end of the first half. Bucks ahead, up by 12. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. Okay, David, much appreciated. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Lou Williams out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Gallinari. Then there's Hunter. And it's Jang in at the center, locking down the middle. Robinson passes to Strus. Back to Robinson. Knocks it loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. Williams finds Bogdanovich. Gallinari against Morris. Gallinari outside. Clock at 6. Now the dish to Hunter. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Heat. Robinson up top. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Morris. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
I tell you what, he looks fresh coming out of halftime if that possession's any indication.
And here is Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Bogdanovich. Takes it inside. Yep, that one goes in there. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. You know he's confident when he starts to show those signs. Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. Williams dishes to Jang. Jang with a screen on Oladipo. Gallinari passes to Williams. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Heat trail by 12. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Right side Robinson. Dedmon a screen. Robinson dishes to Dedmon. Outside for Robinson. The three. That shot no good. The Hawks leading by 12. Outside Williams. Back to Jang. Bogdanovich against Robinson. Bogdanovich passes to Jang. Outside Bogdanovich. No good on the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Now here's Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Jang. And finished off by Jang.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Up top, Oladipo. He's guarded by Williams. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Dedmon a screen. Robinson for three. Gallinari with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 11. Williams finds Bogdanovich. Gallinari on the wing, covered by Morris. Hunter for three. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Robinson. Got a hand on it.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
Williams passes to Jang. Now, here's Hunter. Defense is right there. 6 to shoot. Williams kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's the three. And the three ball is good. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
And Bogdanovich needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
Here's Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Gallinari dishes to Jang. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Kicks to Williams. Oh, the lob to Gallinari. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Lowry fires away from outside.
Like the defensive effort from Young there. He gave it all and was rewarded.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hawks lead by 12. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry and Hero are the guard set. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Young with the ball. Lowry picks him up. 5 to shoot. For 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Butler, here we go. And it's Adebayo in the corner. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times. It throws that one away.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the Hawks with possession here. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside Collins. Pass to Herter. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter. A confident long-range shooter.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Can't hit from in close. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Young against Lowry. Capella, the pass to Young. No good with the triple. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Lowry finds Adebayo. Goes back up. Hero on the wing. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Inside. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Lowry.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Collins kicks to Capella. Passes to Herter. Takes the three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Young pass to Herter. Screen by Young. It's Young on the wing. Shoots over Hero. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Lowry. Young with the steal. Here's Herter. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Great hands by Trae Young, and his passing abilities sparked the fast break.
The pass to Hero. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Young, right side. Three-pointer. No good that time. And it's Miami the other way. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Outside for Lowry. Hits the jumper in space.
And those reflexes never let Lowry down. He was primed for that shot.
Atlanta leading by 10. Over in the corner, Reddish. Pass to Capella. Now, here's Collins. To the inside. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Hawks.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
You don't become this good in this league unless you put in a lot of hard work, and there's some evidence that Jimmy Butler has done that through the years.
Young pass to Herter. The three. Young's shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Now, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And stolen by Butler.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Reddish the pass to Herter. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
12 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Miami foul. Bam Adebayo. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker.
Well, Capella, a lot of respect to the big man who's really downsized his game, committed to the role, committed to being a lob target, continues to play great defense on the interior. That's the definition of a modern big.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both free throws good from Tucker. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
You have the foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Man, that draft day trade is going to be talked about for the entirety of his career, as Trae Young linked to Luka Doncic in that big trade, but both teams really benefited from it.
And so the Hawks take the win. They seem to run.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the...
And we're watching two highly disciplined defenses. Grant, when you look at the teams that aren't in that category, where do they usually fall short?
Well, BA, I call it the 3 C's: commitment, comprehension, and communication. All three are needed to defend at the highest level. Now, if you're missing one, it degrades the others.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Mitchell. From the baseline. And that one good.
Well, the mid-range game is a comfort spot for Donovan Mitchell. Sometimes it's the thing that gets him going offensively.
About a minute into this first quarter. Right side Tucker. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Here's Tucker. And again, Miami with a triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Conley, picked by Gobert. Conley goes in, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
And Miami has possession. Back to Lowry. Adebayo, a screen on Conley. Shot clock at 6. Outside Tucker. There's the 3. Utah with the rebound. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Now here's Conley. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Jimmy Butler is not a volume shooter. He makes every shot count. That time the delivery from deep.
Here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Up and over Lowry. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Conley.
You have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry drives in, kicks it to Hero. From outside, off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Conley against Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Bogdanovich. He nails it, and we're tied.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Miami has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Lowry outside. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Gobert. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Lowry against Mitchell. He takes it in, and Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Hero. Butler on the wing. Now here's Adebayo. Defended by Gobert. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Butler, no good. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Conley against Lowry. Conley passes to Mitchell. No good with the triple.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Butler. Banked it in off the glass. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, this guy's such a terrific scorer in the painted area. Jimmy Butler, crafty, smart, and has excellent touch.
Gobert with a screen on Lowry. Pass to O'Neal. Launches it. The rebound by Lowry. The Heat have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. The three from Mitchell. Drops in the three. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now Hero. Checked by Mitchell. On the attack, Hero. Outside for Butler. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz out in front.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward position.
Boy, that's intelligence and effort from Tucker. Picking the ball cleanly, igniting the fast break.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. The three is up. No good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Here's Tucker. Hero outside. Here's Butler. Back to Hero. On the take. Fader on the way. And there's another one for the Heat.
They ran that set to perfection and got a terrific look out of it.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And Tucker pulls it down.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Lowry against Conley. And he buries his first look.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone.
Outside Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Mitchell against Hero. Down low. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics questioned whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking, sending it back.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell against Butler. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Pass to Butler. Driving in. And it's Butler with the jam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. From deep, Conley. Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area, showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat. And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
52 seconds left in the second period. Mitchell finds Conley. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Butler against Conley. Butler with a steal.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Lowry drives in. Rejected by Mitchell.
Boy, guys, you just love when Donovan Mitchell is engaged defensively. The athleticism allows him to send that shot back.
And hold up. We're not going to halftime.
The previous play is
signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have.
That's the end of the first half.
Thanks, Allie.
22, the Heat, 23.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Here's Strus. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Gay.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Oni. He's guarded by Oladipo. Pass to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Outside, Ingles. Takes a 3. Miami grabs the miss. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's Oladipo. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Doesn't go that time. For 3, Robinson. The shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. Now here's Clarkson. Screen by Gay. Clarkson attacking. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, you can give them a steady diet of pick and roll, because if Jordan Clarkson gets downhill, it's trouble.
Pass to Robinson. This one for 3. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Clarkson outside. Driving inside. And he lays it up and in. Clarkson's got 7.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Oladipo up top. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. Oh, sweet move. And he sinks the layup.
Oladipo is a star, and he powers through the contact to convert.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Clarkson with the ball. 7 points in the game. Pass to Oni. Six on the shot clock. Back to Clarkson. Over Robinson. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The rebound by Whiteside.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Here's Oni. Pass to Ingles. 3-pointer. Sinks the tray. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
Well, I'll tell you, if you play off Joe Ingles, he is going to make the catch-and-shoot jump shot. You better be there on the catch.
Now here's Oladipo. Guarded closely. The 3. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. 51 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Oni. Gay against Morris. To the paint. Here's Oni. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Now here's Oladipo. He's closely guarded. Morris, a screen on Clarkson. Robinson can't hit.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Robinson against Clarkson. Into the lane. And the basket is good. Clarkson's got 9.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Dancers.
8 seconds left in the third quarter. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
For 3, Lowry.
I tell you, Mitchell locked in on the defensive end. He's so good getting after it.
And so it's Utah earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Heat. Hero and Butler run out on the wings. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. Adebayo, a screen on Mitchell. 5 on the clock. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Hero.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Outside Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Bogdanovich. Checked by Tucker. Intercepted. A shot from the low post is good. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Adebayo against Gobert. Shot clock at 6, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Jazz. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
Well, that's a great contest from the lengthy Bogdanovich. Not just an offensive force. This guy a commendable defender.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. The three from Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his third assist of the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And here's Lowry, 6 to shoot. Hero, the pass to Butler. No good on the three.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
From downtown, and that one's good from Conley. And the Jazz lead by 16.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Pass to Tucker, looking to win the run. Gets the three to fall.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Now Conley. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. To the inside. Gobert. Denied by Adebayo. They retain possession. There's the triple. And Tucker pulls it down. Miami has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Butler passes to Lowry. Outside for Butler. Outside Tucker. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Hero against Conley. Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Kyle Lowry may be just a shade over 6 foot, but he has zero problem mixing it up down low. This guy plays with such great fight.
Both free throws good from Lowry. And so it's Utah with it. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth quarter. Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Now Conley. Fires from deep. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him. And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Jazz.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. Again, the Heat misses. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 13-5 run. Conley against Adebayo. 4-3. The shot by Conley, no good. Hero for 3. No good there. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.
starting five.
Awesome backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
So here's Miami's starting group. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot.
A dangerous pick-and-roll partner. Adebayo's a high-level athlete with great size.
And it's Paul penetrating. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Passes it to Booker. Clock at 6. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Booker. Here's Hero. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
A focused individual. Hero's not going to let a little contact affect his shot.
Lowry against Paul. He kicks it to Ayton. Sweet move, and he sinks the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Hero. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Hero with it. Down low. Adebayo. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Right side Crowder. Over to the wing. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Paul. There's the drive. And there's another turnover by the Suns.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
For Miami, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Lowry drives in. Floats it up for Adebayo. That shot off.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Lowry following the score by Phoenix. Pass to Hero. Launches a 3. That shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Olden.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Erik Spoelstra, facing one of the most competitive players in history with Chris Paul. Here's what Coach said. Chris is going to do whatever it takes to win. We have to match that mentality from the get-go. He's going to tilt the game against us. They know just how tough a matchup this will be. Guys?
Thank you, David. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Lowry.
Love the heart of Chris Paul, especially on defense, where he is an absolute pest.
Booker finds Bridges. Back to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ball against Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges passes to Ayton. Hero from long range. It's rebounded by Paul.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
On the wing, Bridges. Feeds it to Crowder. Knocked loose. Butler with the steal. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. And Adebayo throws it down.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
And it's Paul penetrating. Miami grabs the miss.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Outside for Lowry. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the pass to Adebayo. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Jay Crowder, blue-collar combo forward, finds ways to outwork
For Phoenix, Jay Crowder.
And both free throws good from Crowder. Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. It's all tied in Phoenix. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son's
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Lowry, following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Up again, Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
Paul dishes to Crowder. Booker looking around. Going inside, and the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
The drive by Lowry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris Paul picks up that one. See, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why, I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag.
Now here's Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. In transition, here comes Miami. 3-pointer, Butler. Miami no good on that time either. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Crowder. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Right side, Butler. The 19-footer is on the money. And the Heat lead by 2.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Bridges, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Now Bridges, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Passes it to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. Lets the 3 fly. At the tip, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 4 this quarter.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Hero. Fires, high post. A shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
Now, here's Bridges. Booker outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
6 to shoot. Back to Bridges. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton.
You just can't take that shot with Bam Adebayo on you. His reach is off the charts.
Butler finds Hero. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Heat missing.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain. The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Paul for three. Rebounded by Tucker. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Butler. Rejected by Crowder.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
Bridges kicks to Booker. Buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Paul against Lowry. Trying to get open is Adebayo. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. He takes it in. Payne looking around. Back to Shamet. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
The Heat trail by 6. Oladipo right side. That shot, no good. Good D by Johnson. And here's Payne. Dishes to McGee. Payne passes to McGee. Off target at the rim. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end. Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
The Heat, 12.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat, Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Oladipo. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. Greg, you're just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
He's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Robinson. Now here's Payne, guarded by Oladipo. Now Payne. He's still scoreless so far in this one. McGee inside. Dedmon's there. McGee's shot is off. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Oladipo. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Have the space there, but it's offline. Payne with it, guarded now by Morris. Johnson, the pass to McGee. Back to Johnson. Pass to Payne. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 3 to shoot. Over Oladipo. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Heat trail by 4. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Oladipo banked in off the glass. Oladipo's got his first basket of the night.
And all that athleticism on display. Love whenever Oladipo puts his head down and just knifes to the rim.
There's Shamet. And the slam dunk by McGee.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And Miami has possession. The Suns getting the bucket. Here's Strus. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Suns on defense. They lead by 4. In the corner, it's Robinson. They double him with Payne. 5 on the clock. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Outside for Robinson. It's good from long range. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Driving the lane. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. 1:52 left to play in the third. Payne kicks to Nader. Back to Payne. Shot clock at 6. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:27 left in the third quarter of the game. Oladipo with the ball, working on Payne.
And there's that scorer's mentality that Oladipo possesses, which really puts the defense in a bind trying to stop him.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
At the line for 2.
Oladipo hits them both. 1:20 left here in the third quarter. Paul outside. Kicks it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Robinson with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Oladipo taking his time here. Drops in the layup for 2. Oladipo's got 6 points.
This is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
Here's Paul, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 3.
That's just awesome position right there. Great basket to help add to the lead.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Make some noise.
To the wing on the left for the tie. It's rebounded by Paul.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Drives to the hoop. He feeds it to Ayton. Crowder, and Crowder stays with it.
Failing to block out Jay Crowder, that's careless. He's active, wanting the ball more than you. Well deserved.
And there's the pass to Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot more often.
And we've reached the end of the third. Suns lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Off it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. She's out there for Phoenix.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
The 3, Bridges, good on the three-point shot. Bridges has got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. It has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Here's Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. And the 3 off target.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Outside for Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Hero puts the move on. Rejected by Booker. And he recovers it. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Tucker. And again, it's the Heat missing. Suns leading by 10. Bridges outside. He dishes it to Booker. Back to Bridges. They grab their own miss. Ayton kicks to Bridges. And he drives in, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He challenged his players to try to take control here. He said, this is when we want to be efficient. This is when we absolutely have to execute. We'll see if they can get it done, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does, and that confidence rubs off on the team.
Paul dishes to Bridges. Suns moving the ball around. Booker finds Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Here's Lowry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Phoenix leading by 9. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
Paul passes to Ayton. And Adebayo sends it back.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Out to the wing. Lowry against Crowder. Lowry dishes to Tucker. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Now, Here's Bridges. Dish now to Crowder. With the drive. Count it. And the Suns lead by 8.
Jay Crowder often stays out on the perimeter, but sees the opening and quickly takes advantage.
Blocking foul called on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul. Third team.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to
Shooting
7.
for Miami, Kyle Lowry.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Here's Paul. Here he goes. The feed to Ayton. Fades. Rebound by the Heat.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
.32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Booker with it. Over Butler. No good from Booker.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Paul surveying the floor. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but
watching, Brent, when you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism. Their centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Up top, Hero. Herder defending. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. And he buries his first look.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Herder. Pass to Young. Here's Collins. Stolen by Lowry. Here's Tucker. Off target from outside. And here are the Hawks now. And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Here's Young following the bucket by the Heat. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
Lowry against Young. Outside Herder. Knocks it loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Collins with a screen on Lowry. There's Young with the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo passes to Butler. Outside Tucker. Jacks up a 3. The shot won't fall. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Herder. He drops it from range.
Well, getting to the right spot so important in the offense, and Herder positioned himself well in the fast break.
Lowry finds Hero. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. Now here's Young. Outside Herder. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, that's who Herder is outside on the perimeter. A confident long-range shooter.
The Heat have gone 3 of 7 so far. Young against Lowry. Outside for Butler. Blocked! And they're able to recover. Adebayo passes to Butler. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo. Butler's got his second bucket on the night.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Young against Lowry. Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Collins with a screen on Lowry. Young from long range, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Now here's Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Tucker. Lets it fly. Lowry, good.
Smart move going to Lowry, a talented shooter who doesn't hesitate on his shots.
Now Young. Outside Herder. Here's Reddish. Back to Herder. from 6 feet away. Again, Atlanta.
Known for being a scorer, Herder is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Lowry outside. Drives to the hoop. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. First one falls.
Embracing his role as a leader for this squad, Lowry recognizes the importance of this in terms of developing his teammates. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Collins. Herder with it. Back to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Ooh, he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look.
The previous play is under review.
He beat the buzzer.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been
and a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Heat out in front, up 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Here's Lowry. 7 points in the game. And he drives in. Kicks it to Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero, no good. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game.
The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
Collins passes to Capella. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Lowry outside. Going inside. An easy 2 on the layup. Lowry's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
And I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. I mean, really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after.
Young, the pass to Collins. Clock at 6. Capella, screen on Lowry. Young from long range.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Back to Lowry. Inside. And then Adebayo slams it in.
And how about Adebayo just getting up and getting athletic?
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Herder. Hits the trifecta. Herder's got 11.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Lowry against Young. Stolen by Collins. Here's Reddish. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Tucker. Back to Butler. Stolen by Collins. Young with it. Here's Reddish. And here's Herder. He's guarded by Hero. Back to Reddish. 6 to shoot. Capella, the pass to Collins. Fires the 3. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Hero for 3. Stolen by Collins. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Reddish. Now here's Collins. 5 to shoot. And here's Herder. He's got 11. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. 1:05 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Hunter. There's the drive. Lets the 3 fly. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Lowry against Williams. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Atlanta has gone just 1 of 6 from distance during the second quarter. Here's Williams. Bogdanovich up top. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Hawks lead by 1.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Gallinari. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. Kevin Herder really making a difference here.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
We've got Lou Williams. Gorgie Jang is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Bogdanovich finds Williams. 4 on the clock. There's a screen by Jang. Bogdanovich, that's good. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
Here's Oladipo. Takes it inside. Got a hand on it. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Morris. From deep. Jang pulls it in. The Hawks leading. Outside, Williams. Here's Jang. Outside, Bogdanovich. Ooh, Morris with a steal. For 3, Robinson sends it home from three-point land. Robinson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Williams. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Hunter, here we go. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And how about Hunter getting up to flush it down?
Oladipo against Williams. Oladipo, right side. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, VA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. It's rebounded by Dedmon. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. They now take the lead. Robinson's got his second basket on the night.
You know, Dedmon's not going to get a lot of possessions like that, but makes a very good decision. Finds an open teammate.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Bogdanovich. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 ball. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Williams against Oladipo. Here he goes. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
That ability to attack off the bounce, one of the real strengths of Oladipo's game.
Now Williams. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Hunter. Pass to Jang. Back to Hunter. The Hawks need to get one up here. Dang, shot is off. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Strus. Up and in on the layup. And now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
I just love the ball movement.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Williams. Pass to Gallinari. The kick out to Williams. Bogdanovich against Robinson. Back to Williams. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. And the Heat with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Morris passes to Oladipo. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Oladipo was the most improved player in 2018, his first season with the Indiana Pacers after being the second pick in the 2013 draft.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Young on the attack. Pass to Capella. Now Collins. Back to Young. The 3. Drills it from deep. Young's got 6 points.
I mean, how do you stop a guy like that? Defensively, you want to protect the rim. He's so far away as Trae Young from the bucket.
Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
So Miami ends up going with a new group.
Dance team, make some noise!
And so here is Miami. It's a 3-point game. Kicks it to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tucker. And Collins with the big block.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms and quick off the deck.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on, get loud.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Heat. Hero and Butler run out on the wings. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Here's Collins. And Tucker pulls it down.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And Bam just getting way up that time and finishing with ferocity.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Reddish from outside the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot, drove right in and came right at the defense.
Young against Lowry. Herder with it. Back to Young. 5 on the clock. Pass to Collins. Off the mark there with a 3. The Heat with the lead. Here's Butler. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, some solid defense from Herder. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Here's Herder. Capella, screen on Hero. Now here's Herder. He's guarded by Hero. Herder gets the bucket.
Herder very comfortable taking that big shot.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Young against Lowry. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Hawks on D. Trailing by 2. Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. And it's Butler with the jam.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
And here's Young. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Capella. Adebayo with the rejection.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Now Lowry. Adebayo, a screen on Young. Lowry drives in, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Capella.
Able to get to his spots offensively. You simply just can't fall asleep when guarding Lowry on the drive.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Young against Lowry. Reddish on the wing. Pass to Collins, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Young, the pass to Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Capella's got his first bucket of the night.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Young against Lowry. Hero on the wing. Adebayo sets a screen. Clock at 6. And Adebayo slams it in.
That time Bam just shifted the D over and found a bucket all by himself.
The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside Young. Pass to Herder. And here's Capella.
Roger foul called on Jimmy Butler. And that's his first personal foul. Team 4. At the line for your Hawks.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 5.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple of years now. And he's He's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Outside for Butler. Capella with a block.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella, another shot block.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Out to the right wing. Young from long range. Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. Pass to Lowry.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
Young from long range. Can't knock in the 3. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.